Hi, I'm Jen Smith, and this is Truth Behind the Trend, where we take some of today's top self-help podcast advice and we hold it up to some timely truth. And today we're talking about how to handle a bad apology. Mel Robbins gave some advice on how to handle a bad apology. You know, the kind when somebody says, "I'm sorry you feel that way." The advice is to respond like this: don't apologize for my feelings, apologize for what you did. And listen, I get it. That response does help set boundaries. It does hold people accountable, and it does keep you from letting someone twist the truth. But here's the problem. A forced apology doesn't heal anything. Making someone say the right words doesn't change a heart. And even if you get the real apology, you still have to choose whether you're going to let it go or not. And this is where the world just gets it wrong, because the focus is on them still. But the healing isn't about getting someone else to say proper words. It's about you letting go of resentment. There's a hidden cost of holding a grudge. Let's talk about what happens when you don't forgive. Imagine carrying around a rotted bag of food. It gets heavy, you take it everywhere, it smells, and it's weighing you down. It makes everything harder. And when people see you, they see all of that, right? They see it and they smell you. Well, it's the same with bitterness and resentment. When you carry all that, people see that in you. They see the exhaustion of carrying something toxic. So let's say someone hurt you. Maybe a friend betrayed you. Maybe a parent was never there for you, or someone at work treated you unfairly. It's easy to say they don't deserve my forgiveness, nor did they even ask for it. But here's the truth. You don't forgive them because they deserve it. You forgive them because you deserve to be free. And when you let it go and you forgive, wait till you see what comes back on you. Mark 11:25 says, when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive them. Remember that heavy rotted bag? It doesn't affect them. It poisons you. Holding a grudge is like sipping on poison and expecting the other person to die. And that's why forgiveness is such a power move. Wait till you hear what happens when you forgive. Wait a second, I'm not saying forgiveness is you saying what you did was okay. It's you just saying, I refuse to let that control me, and you forgiving anyway, whether they deserve it or not. I'm not saying you let them walk on you. I'm saying you just let it go. And when you truly forgive, three things happen. Number one, your heart lightens. You stop carrying the weight of resentment. You attract better things, because bitterness repels abundance, but freedom attracts it. You also heal, not just emotionally, but spiritually and even physically. People who live with unforgiveness, they start to wither. See it in their faces, in their tension, in their exhaustion, and in their stress. But people who forgive, there's a lightness in them, a peace, a joy that can't be faked. And the best part is forgiveness is a magnet for abundance and joy and peace and purpose. When you release what's blocking your heart, you make room for what God has been waiting to give you. So the challenge here is, who do you need to forgive? Right now, think of one person who has maybe wronged you. Maybe it's a family member who let you down, or maybe it's an old friend who betrayed you. Maybe it's yourself, because sometimes that's the hardest person to forgive. Call them, write them a message, or simply pray about it. But choose today to forgive, and not halfway, not with conditions, but fully, even if they never said they're sorry, even if they don't deserve it, especially when they don't deserve it, because you deserve to be free. Romans 12:19 says, do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath, for it is written, it's mine to avenge. I will repay, says the Lord. It's not for us to handle. Let God handle justice. You focus on living in freedom. Let Him handle it. All right, so let's tweak this. A response that actually heals instead of just demanding a better apology. Let's try this. How about, I appreciate you apologizing, and I hope we can both learn from this. Or you just say, I don't really need to agree with you to choose peace. Or I'm letting this go because I refuse to carry it. These responses don't just correct, but they set you free. At the end of the day, God's version of healing is better than the world's version of control. All right, forgive someone today. I hope this helped you. And if so, please follow, subscribe, share it with somebody who you think might be seeking peace and abundance and a life full of joy, and they're holding on to unforgiveness, and that's what's blocking them from all of that. And before I go, just remember, forgiveness is not a weakness. It's a superpower. The world will tell you to hold on to a grudge, but God says release it. Who do you think is right? That's it for today on Truth Behind the Trend. If you want to know a little bit more about God's blueprint, hop on over to launchyourrocket.com. I have a course called B101 where you can start to get to know who is God, why would I even want to follow him. And you know what? All of my podcasts, we talk about the same worldly advice given on most podcasts, but we answer, and the answers are so similar, but we answer with a godly blueprint, and we hold it up to some timely truth, because that is the only thing that will actually set you free and give you all the things that you're seeking, the fulfillment, the peace, the joy, the abundance. So I hope you'll hop on over, take B101, take that course, and just keep following me here. I'm really grateful that you're here. Thanks again for joining me on Truth Behind the Trend. I'll see you next time.